Hi everyone, welcome to Straight from the Divine Tarot. We're Friday, April 11th, 2025. And I'm doing another read. Before I started this read, I saw the signs, that song. I saw the signs. And the Divine wants to know how, well, he made a good point. He was saying that these people that were doing stuff against another, ganging up, a hate train, a crusade, stealing, laughing, trying to unalive, trying to steal their spiritual gifts or inheritance or something to do with an inheritance or something, a large amount of money. It could be work as well. They got all kinds of downloads, signs from the divine, from their own spirit team to stop doing what they were doing. And they didn't even listen. But they were willing to listen to some loser who got them compromised. Does that make sense? They wouldn't listen to their own consciences, their own guidance system, but they'll listen to a loser who had ulterior motives and now they've compromised. It could be a loser or two losers at the helm of this, but now they're all compromised and they're all getting some karma. It's all backfiring onto them. They're losing. Let this be a lesson to these people. Yeah, don't start nothing. There won't be nothing. Thank you for being here. I'm truly grateful to each and every one of you. I love you guys so very much. Let's get right into this read, shall we? Spirit guides, guardian angels, thank you. Karma, I can't make this up. First and foremost, overarching energy. It's a balancing of the scales. It's a reckoning. It is karma. The universe is bringing this, okay? Underlying energy, 888, karma again. I can't make this up. Abundance, karma. And not every time I see 888, but a lot of times I'll see 888 and it reminds me of the Lionsgate portal. Something kicked off during a Lionsgate portal. Could have been last year, the year before, or even 5 years ago. And this is where we are now. Enemy disguised as a friend. 999, you're almost at the end of this karmic cycle. Okay, congratulations. Opportunities in the palm of your hand. Okay, these people were opportunists. They got paid to do stuff. Okay, that's why they weren't listening. The money overtook them. Or the thought of getting something out of it, right? Bad advice from a friend or family member. So, yeah, people were compromised. This is infatuation and obsession. And they're now going to be sat down on a timeout. Congratulations. They've done it. They went and done it. So, karma, they wouldn't listen. They wouldn't listen to the signs. These people might think they're all that in a bag of chips because they were playing with magic, so they thought they were so spiritual and in tune with the universe and knew what they were doing. But you weren't listening. Karma. Double standards. It's another scale. And different people are held to different standards. They can do it, but don't do it to me. Right? Oh, they can withstand it, but don't do it to me. Well, let's see. The masks are coming off. Yeah, you are being your authentic self, and they can't be that. Okay, showing true self courageously. Congratulations. So you're coming into your abundance. Whatever this is, it's yours. It's not theirs. Bad influence. So somebody influenced others. Someone is having a negative influence on your life. So somebody got waylaid, or a bunch of somebodies, because there's a lot of people involved. They took a huge gamble and they lost. Oh, I'm a good gambler. I never lose. Okay. Joint evolution. You and others are growing together, supporting each other. Oh, well, I want to be part of this hate train. I feel alone. I need outside validation. I need people around me to tell me what to do and when to do it. But I think they're all turning on one another. They're realizing the truth because they're really going through it. And if they haven't gone through it, they are now. I think they're realizing they're backing you up, maybe. It's all jealousy issues, self-serving. Jealousy may be affecting your relationships. Karmic lessons. I can't make this up. They're right in the middle of it. They are karmic lessons in relationships. There are karmic lessons in relationships that need to be learned. So they need to learn these lessons. It will not stop until they learn this lesson. Somebody's very two-faced, or they were two-faced with you. Okay? They were trying to mirror you, okay? Wearing a mask, trying to be you. Slick, I heard. Somebody's trying to be slick. Someone's friendly, yet deceitful. Cold shoulder. Someone is deliberately distancing themselves, hiding dissatisfaction. I think the whole crew is, the whole cult, coven, secret society, or whatever this is. Somebody has attachment issues. Issues of attachment, either excessive or fearful, may arise. Bridging differences. Cultural differences bring both challenges and growth. So there's a difference between you and them. Not all of them, maybe. But yeah, they're biased, maybe racist. Okay? Bigoted. Oh, you're not like us, so we're going to pick on you. We're going to ruin your life and take you out for what you have. Oh. Is that how it works? Doubts are surfacing now. Someone's trust in you is starting to waver. So their trust in these people are, yeah, it's a double cross. They're realizing they got double crossed by this person. It was all based on a pack of lies. You may face betrayal or being double crossed. The group dynamics are changing. They're switching now, okay? Group dynamics are shifting. They're all revolting, going up against one another here, okay? They're getting the message, I guess. They're getting the signs, I guess. Let's hope. For their sakes. I mean, it's not for my sake. Let's hope. Karma, double standards. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? Look for it. Oh, there's an investigation. Look for investigation, explore, and search. They're trying to find out who's guarding you and why you're so protected. Protect, escort, and teach. Because you're here to teach, possibly, or you're dealing with teachers, or somebody taught somebody how to go up against you. Could be coaching these people. And this is the person that's trying to hide their false face. They figured, well, let these people go down. Let them have the karma. I'll have clean hands. No, that doesn't work that way. Because this person or persons at the helm of this is going to be exposed. End of. High honor. You have high honor. And this is what they wanted from you. Dignity, works, lineage, and awards. Affairs. Mistress, third party. Place that where it belongs, because not everybody's in a relationship. So somebody had an affair, somebody had a mistress, they claimed that you were a mistress. I don't know. Rolling the dice. It's a huge gamble, and he lost. Take a chance, risk, and leap of faith. There's lots of threats going on here. Money, life, and violence, and privacy. So they could have been hacking your devices. There could have been a lot of threats. The threat against your life. Now they're feeling threatened here, okay? Could have been violence. It all has to do with money, okay? And now the law stepping in. More scales, okay? Lawyer, judge, and police. Now they're trying to run away from what they incurred. Get away, keep away, give up. What do you think is going to happen when you shake that stupid tree? Huh? Sorry, not sorry. These types of people really... Karma. Double standards. Look and guard. The light's going on. Somebody was infatuated with you. Denial, obsession, attraction. Or they claimed you were infatuated with them. Nah. Nah. No distractions here. Temptation, always busy, kept you waiting. Could be an ex involved. I don't know. Somebody's snooping. Could be an ex's third party or current or whomever they're dealing with. That the ex doesn't want them and they think they're coming back to you. It could be anything. But we've done 3 reads, and it's all the same. It's a hate train. So this could be different hate trains, different reasons, but it's the same thing at the end of the day. It was wrong. Snooping, drive-by, stalking, social media, psychic, tarot readings. You could be a tarot reader. They could be, or you're definitely watching tarot. They could be doing divination abuse. They're stalking you. Conflict resolution here. Maybe you're all tarot readers. I don't know. Compromising, making amends, and positive outcomes. So they have to resort this. They have to resolve this because they're getting hit hard. They have egg on their face. Ashamed, backfired, and got caught. What'd I tell you? It might hurt right now, but look at it one way. You're learning a lesson, whoever is doing this, if they're listening. Egg's always good for your complexion anyways, so take it on the chin. Admit what you've done and atone for it. I mean, what can I say? If you don't want this ramping up, and it will, okay? I have it under good authority. It is ramping up, and it's not going to stop. Everybody must learn their lessons one way or another. And who are you to try to teach someone a lesson because it was all greed, right? Oh, let's teach him a lesson. It was all greed. It was all envy, jealousy, whatever this is. I want to be better than them. You're going to learn a lesson. Unfortunately, you roped in a lot of people to come up after somebody that didn't deserve this. And even if they didn't, even if they did deserve it, what I should say is vengeance is his, saith the Lord. It's not your place to do shit like this. It doesn't matter. Leave people alone. Karma, double standards. Look up. Guard. Infatuation. Lots of lies, rumor, gossip, and slander. Somebody felt entitled, drama starter, parting ways, grieving and regretting. Their life is imploding here. Their world is falling apart. They didn't want to stop doing what they were doing. They still have not learned their lesson. That's why it's going to be harsh. They're greedy, materialistic. This was reversed. They're jealous. They can't be trusted, okay? So whatever it is that you tried to steal, take, block, deny, harm, do, whatever, it's going to be visited upon you and these people. It's going to be so bad. You had options. Plenty of time has gone by. They had all the time in the world to turn this around, and nobody wanted to. Nobody did. Now, that's a true test of their spirit and soul, isn't it? Of their hearts. You did not pass. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, it was an attack of some sort. Or somebody's rushing now. Rushing to talk to you. This could be a raid as well. Not as swords. Somebody's got their eye on you, targeting you, coming right at you. Could be somebody on a bike. Doesn't have to be. Could be the first responders. Could be the cops coming in. Overarching energy. Oop, block. Overarching energy. Sudden arrival, sudden departure. Somebody doesn't know what to do. There's no contingency plan. Maybe they can't watch it from afar anymore. I don't know. Somebody's afraid to make a decision right now. Trying to block you. Maybe they got blocked. Take it for whatever that is. Yeah. Somebody was getting breadcrumbs. They're hurting for money. Money's been blocked. They're hurting for money. They're in debt. They breadcrumbed you, used and abused you, treated you horribly. They can no longer do business with these people. Practitioners, tarot, whatever this is. This is fraud and theft. They're hurting for money. Yep, they got to release this, let this go, or people are going to let this go. Or they got released from whatever it is they do. Somebody didn't care. So other people got compromised. They're losing money, maybe going to debt. It's unfair. It was very unfair. And whomever got these people involved doesn't care. Somebody wants to be free of this. Removing obstacles. They can't restrict you any longer. Maybe they're trying to block you and restrict you somehow. Yeah. Silently in the dark here, thinking you don't know. No truth or clarity. Somebody's sick, somebody's not happy. So you got let go. They're not happy. You don't have to let go of this, whatever this is. Sorry, it's kind of all over the place, but where are we going? Thank you. It's a backfire. Not happy. It's a backfire. They don't want anybody to know they're getting the backfire for what they've done. This is bad news. Something stopped suddenly. There's no communication. They were trying to stop your forward motion. Trying to block you with their lies, rumor, gossip, and slander. They were petty and cruel. They were jealous and they were abusive. They targeted you. They could be stalking you and bullying you. Getting a whole bunch of people doing it. They're going to be blocked here from doing this ever more. Maybe you reported them. Maybe the cops found them. Maybe you were the bait. They're all fighting. They're angry at one another right now. Yeah, they're hitting upon, going after a sweetheart. Man or female, place the genders where it belongs. You remained emotionally balanced, stable, mature, loving, kind, nurturing, and sweet, highly intuitive, and psychic. You saw it for what it is. Fools. Fools. Just doing yourselves in. Yeah. It's embarrassing and disgraceful. They're trying to embarrass and disgrace you. Let's turn back on them. You let them go. So it didn't work out the way they wanted to. They wanted you fighting with them and going head to head. No. Vengeance is his. Somebody had a grudge against you. You hurt their ego or their pride, and they had a grudge. I don't know. They're going to have to let this go. You're not even looking at them. You don't care. You have to value these people to care. You don't care for people like this. Yeah, you're too strong for them. Somebody was in their ego and in their pride for sure, wanting power and control. Trying to force something, right? Force something. You didn't realize how strong you are and resilient. How much power and control you have. Yeah, somebody's getting caught. They got caught. They have to come clean. They're going to be forced to come clean, okay, for whatever this is. It's embarrassing and disgraceful. Maybe they woke up. Maybe this person that was compromising the others here in this group had this group under some sort of spell work to come up after you. And now they're waking up, finding their own backbone, going, what the fuck, man? I'm losing. This person's not. I'm getting the karma for what this person wants. For their duplicity, for their lies. Yeah, they're worried. They can't eat or sleep, okay? They're very worried. They're stressed. They're worried. They're anxious. Yeah, this is going to be public. It's going to be very public. Somebody wanted attention. Well, they got it, okay? This is victory, success, reward, recognition. Yeah, this is an opportunist. This was your blessing, okay? You're still stable and secure. People see it clearly here. There's an exchange of money of some sort. They got to let this go. They wanted your spiritual gifts. They were bragging. And look at me, look what we can do. We can get everything from them. They got to let this go. This is all greed, corruption, abuse of power, abuse of authority, okay? Money motivated, a bully, greedy and selfish. If they had any authority, they abused it. Oh, dear. And they partnered up with this fool to do this. They did something too quickly. Inspired to action based off of some fool's say-so because they didn't want to listen to the signs. Male or female, place it where it belongs. So he's very unstable. You know, this is a get-rich-quick kind of person. They don't want to make the money the right way, but they sure can spend it, right? They get their eyeballs on everybody else's pile of money, not paying attention to what's going on in their own world, and it's falling apart. They can't target you anymore. They have paid to target you, and these people are waking up. You will not be a victim. You are not their victim. They victimize their own crowd. Yeah, it could be the same person and or two people, male or female. Somebody's very malicious, ruthless, and cruel. They could be drinking. They could be in their feels. Emotionally manipulative, emotionally unavailable, and immature, self-serving, and very, very self-absorbed. Dangerous, potentially. It's conflict, competition, fighting, drama, jealousy, rivalry, chaos. A bunch of people here. They manipulated a bunch of people to come after you, to come after your destiny, to slow you down, to I don't know, cause delays and setbacks in your world because of whatever their personal feelings are towards you. It's a reversal of fortune, a change of direction. They're all getting some karma now. And somebody's assessed the situation. They want to come back and talk to you or message you. They want a reversal. It's a reversal. They tried to take your inspiration, your creativity. You have a way about you that's energetic, that is captivating maybe. Creative. They wanted to take your creativity. Well, they lost it. People are going to see just how creative this person is. Yeah, going through a dark night of the soul here. Somebody wants to call you, message you, maybe put some past hurts behind here. Because they're going through it. Yeah, this was a scam artist, a charlatan I just heard. Knight of Cups doing spell work on everybody around them. Scam artist. They didn't want anybody supporting you. Now they're not getting the support. No friends, no love, no nothing. This is somebody that was doing spell work on everybody. This is financial ruin, spiritual jail. Damn, because you're innocent. These people were fooled. They feel like fools. They were warned. See, that they trusted a sly fox instead of their own intuition, instead of the divine, their spirit team. They got led down the wrong way and fell off the cliff. Yeah, now they're stuck. They tried to sacrifice you, or they're going to have to make some sacrifices in their world. They're stuck. They're going to be left hanging. Trapped. They can't overcome this. No insightfulness. No illumination. Not wanting to look at things from a different perspective. Waiting. They're stuck waiting. Waiting for what? Trying to cause delays here. Somebody's immature and insincere, having an emotional outburst. They're childish. Could have lost a child, sacrificed a child. Maybe they claim that you did this, and these people fell for it. Really? Whatever. They're not sorry. They're evil. Didn't use their intuition, or somebody lost their intuition, okay? Didn't want you having a new beginning. They have nothing to offer you. Not even a kind word. Yeah. Somebody's on the run. Somebody wants to come meet you in calm waters. This could be somebody at a distance. They could have went at a distance and did some sort of sacrifice with a child to get what they wanted. I mean, there's harsh karma for that. I know that harsh karma is being played out right now. Okay, somebody could be transitioning or has. This is heartless and cruel. This is no compassion for anybody else. No self-love here. No new beginnings. Not happy. They could have lost their soul. They were sucking. They were draining people's energy. That's what they were doing. And, you know, in this oyster, this is a pearl, right? Pearls are, they represent wisdom. This person has no wisdom. They were trying to, you're still moving forward. They're not happy. Yeah, something didn't work. They're trying to get you to stop your work. Somebody's not qualified, don't want to put the work in. They're lazy. They have no self-mastery or mastery of their craft. They don't love themselves. They're feeling sorry for themselves. They're bored and dissatisfied with life. They're feeling rejected and abandoned. Oh, well, they didn't listen to the warnings of the divine. That's the divine's hand. Didn't want to hear it. I know better. Oh, well. Yeah, something to do with a home, property, stability, or business. A celebration, a marriage. Somebody's feeling left out. 4-4 if this resonates. Who knows? Maybe the divine made you a target for this group. They thought they'd have it made. Yeah, they were celebrating this. You're still stable. They're not happy over it. I was going to say something. I'll wait and see. Okay. If it is that, if it came in my mind, obviously it's for maybe a few of you or maybe one. The divine could have placed you in this position because whoever's at the head of this, helm of this, or involved with this could have been a higher level soulmate. So they thought they're all high and mighty. Their own, they got taken down by themselves, basically. And now they're moping. They're feeling rejected now because this group here used to be all fun and games now, right? They were getting their stability this way, money this way. Yeah. Now this group maybe, I don't know. It's a blessing in disguise. You're still stable. Now they want forgiveness. They were shit-talking you big time, okay? Lots of abuse going on. But you saw through the illusions, or this group has seen through the illusions and breaking free and detaching. They cannot attach anything to you if they're trying to cord or attach something towards you, to you. Maybe sending you lust and love spells. Somebody has an infatuation here. You peep their game, or this group's peeping the game. They can't bind you. You've gone. Yeah, you're alone. You're unattached. You don't need anybody. You're alone. This whole group's coming after somebody by themselves. They're trying to detach because there could be an investigation. There damn well is an investigation here. You're shining a light on things. You have a direct connection with Source, and they now know it. You have a lot of wisdom here. You're at peace. You did the work. These people didn't. They're unstable. This was unfounded. Okay, this was unbalanced. They're in debt. They can't play games anymore. They got to let go and give up. They're angry. Scared, possibly. Because you're unbothered. They want to unburden themselves. You're not taking on these people's burdens. They got to drop this, okay? It's getting too heavy for them. Ending a cycle to begin a new one. They can't lower your guard or your vibes. Yeah, ending a third-party situation, collaboration, or a false contract. No, there's no cooperation. They're not cooperating anymore. They're not getting along anymore. It's not their creations. They can't create. They're lazy, disrespectful. They don't care. Somebody went against the group and didn't consult with them and did their own thing, right? Yeah, poor judgment. They misjudged you. But based off of lies. Lack of awareness, acceptance, and accountability. They don't want to take accountability. But they did this. They got involved with this coming after you. Didn't do their own homework. Didn't listen to their own intuition. No second chances. They're getting karma. Karma's here. There's no saving grace. No Hail Mary. They do not want to awaken. They want to stay in the matrix. We'll stay there. Yeah. Somebody's taking action. You have a new passion, opportunity, new beginnings. Or they're finding out that all of this was because somebody had some sort of passion towards you. You know, wanted to have sex with you. I don't know what this is. Yeah, your wish fulfillment, all right. You have new beginnings. You have creativity. You have authority. This is a new beginning for you. This is a gift from the divine. You're divinely protected, too. You're out in the public eye. This could be very, very public. They could have claimed that somebody was involved with P-O-R-N-E. Porn star. Wanting to be a star. But this is divine intervention as well. Something's happening quickly. There could be a raid. Something's enraged here. Knight of Swords. Their wish was to attack. Your wish fulfillment. You are wish fulfillment. Somebody's running towards you, I think, to try to talk to you. Yeah, Earth Angel, to mediate something, to balance things out. You're healthy. You're happy. You transmute and alchemize. Whatever they've done, if they played with any dark stuff, they want back into your energy. They know that you can help them heal them. They need to bring peace to a situation here. The angels are protecting you as well. You're divinely protected and guided. You have two sides, though, okay? You have the light side, you have the dark side. You're very balanced. It depends on who's stepping on your toes and what they do and what they want to do about it. That's what they get at the end of the day. They can get the dark side, they can get the light side, but you are in alignment here. You have every reason to be angry. They want to balance something out. They didn't invest in you, or they tried. This could be a misappropriation of funds. They lost a lot of money here. So they got to balance this out with you. If they made you lose money, stole money from you, or ideas or work or anything like that, they need to make this right because they're losing. This is, you get what you give with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they're losing tons of money. This is family discord, lots of money. They're going to lose everything. That's 17 friggin' Pentacles in reverse. This is a doppelganger wanting to be the Empress, Divine Feminine, trying to take your voice, trying to disempower you, devalue you. This is somebody that's very karmic and toxic, greedy, selfish, and jealous, controlling, smothering. Wow. Peddling fucking illusions here. Confusion. Bribery. Temptation. It's a cover-up of sorts, okay? Somebody's delusional. Now this group's looking at their options. Do they have any viable options here? What can they do to minimize this? Make things better? I don't know. Law and order stepping in, a professional, male or female. Could be Archangel Michael protecting you. They bit off more than they can chew. The truth is being spoken. Somebody has the truth in their hand. They have a higher perception. Somebody with authority stepping in. This person's high up there, okay? Clout-wise, authority-wise. Like I said, it could be an angel. It could be you or somebody else. A professional of sorts. They know the truth. And they're not gonna listen to their bullshit here, okay? This could be a doppelganger trying to be you, wanting to be you. This immature. They could say, oh, I lost my child because of this person. No, you had nothing to do. If they lost a child, I'm so sorry they lost their child, whether through, custody or other ways. My condolences if so. But that is not this person's fault. They did not do anything. If you're playing with magic and something happened to your children or your child or your life, it's just imploded, then you have to look within. The call's coming from within the house. Stop projecting and blaming others. The karma's just going to get way worse. Maybe they lost their children in custody, I don't know. Somebody's having an emotional outburst. They're not sorry. They're immature, insincere, and very childish, feeling rejected and abandoned. They're resisting change. They don't want to change. Well, that's good. This is a permanent, profound ending now. Okay? Flogging a dead horse. There's been no change in the person that you targeted. And actually, they're just getting better and happier and healthier. Nothing's happening in their world. What does that tell you in the group that you're working with? I know I'm speaking to them, but yeah, they don't want to come correct. They're intercepting your money or your mail online or elsewhere. They can't be trusted. It's not the rite of passage. There's no more delays here. They can't pay up. They can't pay this group or these people. People are losing money. Yeah, the truth is out. They can't hide this anymore. Could be blackmail as well. If you don't pay up, we're going to tell on you. A lot of options here. Somebody doesn't know what to do. There's a lot of confusion. They don't know what to do. A lot of people, a lot of different angles to this as well. How could they be so protected? Let me know. Let me see what's going on. Somebody's using sex. This is overkill. They wanted to take you out, or somebody did get taken out. Somebody's gathering some information. This could be a tarot reader. You or them. It could be a child as well, like I said. Somebody's gathered some information. They're doing their homework here. This is a new beginning. You took a practical approach. It could be something. If they don't pay up, somebody could get hurt. Somebody lied. Somebody's figuring out this person lied. No truth, no clarity, no communication. People aren't talking to this person. Maybe they're finding out through divination. I don't know. Yeah, they got to cut their losses here. Somebody's refusing to move on. They lied because they wanted to come back to you, or they wanted to come back to somebody else. I don't know what this has to do with you, but somebody's really emotionally invested in this. They said you were too emotionally invested in them. Nah. Nah. If this is a past person, nah. Why would you go back there? Somebody's refusing to move on. They don't want anybody else to move on. Well, if I'm not moving on, how dare you move on? You know what I mean? Yeah, they have no protection. They have to let this go. They can't hold back any longer. Damn. They're very unstable right now. They give out false information, misleading information, unrequited love, loss of family. There's a lot of trauma bonding, loss of children. No good memories here. You foresaw this. You let them go, and you're expanding your horizons. You're moving forward. You're not looking back. You're prepared or preparing. They knew what they were doing, okay? They plotted and planned this. False accusations and allegations, some sort of attack, spiritual or physical. They're feeling overwhelmed, defeated. They didn't stand up or protect you. They have no legs to stand on. No defense, no protection here. Huh. This is ruin. You're not fighting them. You're not competing with them. You avoided this tower. They didn't. They can't. This is ruin. Somebody could have had an internal disruption. This is ruined because justice has stepped into the building. Congratulations. We're going to leave it there because I don't know how much time I have left. Yeah, they were doing magic shit talking. The secrets are coming out. Somebody was angry. They were jealous, vindictive, vile, spiteful, angry. This is corruption. It could be a couple. I keep picking up two at the helm. Corruption, abuse of power, abuse of authority. They wanted power and control. Bending to public pressure. They had no authority. Distorted masculine and feminine here. Yeah, you're moving forward. They have to take accountability. This is universally driven. Somebody's coming towards you here. They want to leave this behind. They know that you transmute and alchemize. You have a direct connection with source. And you're manifesting something new. And you have all the tools you need. You're going to be taking action against them. Yeah, you're working with the divine. Congratulations. We're going to leave it there. The divine's involved. It could be on a platform. It could be involving an institution of some sort. You're definitely spiritually high ranking. So karma is crawling up their butt. Really, Spirit? Yeah. No, it's not a butt plug. Okay, they're not going to enjoy it. This is also karma. This is abundance. Karma. Twice. Okay. Double standards. More scales. Okay. Different people are held to different standards. Well, it's not going to happen now. Okay. Authentic self. Remain your authentic self. That's the only way to be in life. Okay. Showing true self courageously. You have high honor and they know it, and that's what they wanted out of this. They wanted to be looked at that way because it's ego, right? Dignity, works, lineage, and awards. And look for, they're being investigated here. Investigation, explore, and search. Somebody had an affair, maybe amongst this. Maybe it has nothing to do with you. Maybe it's just this crowd. They're sleeping around with one another. Mistress, third party. Or this is somebody else's mistress or third party. Thought they could be you. You're very well guarded here. Protect, escort, and teach. Yeah, they're distracting these people in this group possibly. Or trying to distract you with sex. I don't know. Temptation, always busy, kept you waiting. Yeah. Infatuation. Yeah, oh, they're infatuated with me. They're doing it to me. They're sending magic my way. Let's go get them. Let's go get them, boys and girls. They could have been more wrong. Oopsie. How do you like them apples? Did I use this earlier? No? Okay, do it again, they said. No? Okay, thank you. Sorry, indecision. Too many cards to choose from, and I still want more cards. Anyway. So where are we going with this? How are we ending this for the collective, please? What's the final message here? The divine. If the divine has to step in, you guys are in trouble. Yep, 25. Meditation. They need to meditate here. 25, moving forward. So tap into spirit. And I know I'm speaking to the ones who are involved in this, because I believe that's the only reason why I would be speaking this way. They are listening, or some of them are. Tap into your spirit team, to the divine. Tap into your higher wisdom. They're going to guide you. You got to do the right thing, okay? Because that's just going to ramp up. If not, risk. You're going to have to take that leap of faith. You're going to have to grow some balls, les ballons, and come and apologize and be truthful. 31, take back your power. That's 4. Emperor. You could be an emperor, or they're targeting an emperor, the divine masculine energy. Take it for whatever it is, okay? Because only in the upright. Somebody was really greedy and selfish, and in their ego. Went right off the edge. So 14, you came after an earth angel. The angels are really guiding and goading. They picked the lowest hanging fruit in this story. We all know the lowest hanging fruit is not the choicest, okay? Everybody's fingers have been on it. Everybody's beaks have been on it. You know what I'm saying? Denial. They're being denied. They're in denial. 23, higher powers involved. He's been listening and watching. Are you listening now? He's trying to get a hold of you. Higher powers involved. You need to love yourself. Self-worth. Find your self-worth. Love yourself. If you love yourself, you wouldn't be bothering doing this to other people. They just did this because they wanted to belong. It's a group of people. Belonging. House of Night. 41. Higher powers involved. 555. Get ready for change. Change is afoot here. That message. There's an investigation finding out. Wow. There's a message coming. You're going to sound playful. The angels are all over it. The angels are having fun with these people. Yeah, something's ending. Ending a cycle to begin a new one. It could be online as well, Grove. Whatever they do, they're going to message you. It's going to bring them a lot of peace, or bring you some peace, okay? Peace to the situation. And it'll help them move forward. High priestess of spirit. So you're a high priestess. You know. You know what these people are up to. You're divinely protected. You're in your north node. This is divine stepping in. They targeted you. They targeted the wrong one or the right one, depending on which side of the fence you're sitting on. Okay? They can't get your focus off of it. You've ascended. This could be a secret society that's involved. Ascended master. You could be one, or you're working with them, or they're working with you. Loyalty is key here. Now they're understanding everything. Yeah. It's a reminder. This is a moral. Okay? This is a cautionary tale for people. Don't do this. Okay? Don't do this. 25. Let's read it. In the darkest inky black night, I Nyx, that's the goddess of night, make my magic and weave it into the world. This is a time for non-action. Do nothing and find quiet within your heart and wait. All will be revealed when the time is right. Now is the time for quiet contemplation. You won't miss anything if you stay quiet. Be still and know that I, Nyx, goddess of night, am always with you as you discover your magic in silence. And we're not talking about baneful magic. Every one of us, each and every one of us has inherent magic, and that's in the belief and faith. Doing the right thing. It's karma. You know, good and bad. What you put out into the world, you get back. You put this shit out in the world, you get that back too. 31, risk. Rather than worry about how things will turn out, why not take the leap of faith? No matter what happens, something important will be experienced. This is a sign that you can prove something to yourself, and when you accomplish it, you will be proud that you did. Meaning, like, coming clean, atoning, apologizing. Stopping with this insanity, okay? Another meaning here is to ask yourself about your next action. Is it worth the risk you're taking? If the answer is no, don't do it. If yes, I will give you wings to fly and will catch you if you fall. So that's why you're not being caught. These people are not being caught. They're falling. This symbol also brings a gentle warning. Your risk shouldn't be motivated by boredom. This is a symbol of consequences as well as courage. And, you know, courage doesn't mean you don't feel the fear. Courage is feeling that fear, but doing what's right anyway. Do you think people that throughout the ages got into battle, they didn't fear? Oh, yeah, they do. They still do. But they do what's right. If you're going to defend your loved ones, your country, whatever kind of battle you get into, right? You feel it, but you do it because it's the right thing to do. So denial. Consider the wait for your highest good. You are not meant to achieve what you want right now. So this is not yours. Okay? You're picking out somebody else's tree. Keep the faith, for if you wait and show patience, I will reveal some wondrous things later. This is a gentle warning not to get caught up in your desire to reach your goal too soon. You may choose sour fruit that only looks ripe and juicy. In this case, I alone know when the time is ripe. Patience, my child. So the divine's trying to get a hold of these people to open their eyes. Whether they do or not, that's up to them. It's between them and God. Yeah, Uriel the Tower. I can't make this up. Uriel's on it. The fire of God. Disruption warns of disasters, aids in transformation. So this is going to be transforming for them, these towers that they're experiencing. Okay? Queen of Cups. They went after sweetheart. You're greedy and selfish. 20. Under divine judgment. Aha moments. Reality setting in, right? It's awakening. It's a spiritual awakening. It's a wake-up call. They have to take accountability. Pahalia, God the Redeemer. Redemption serves against enemies of religion, governs chastity. 3 Cups. So reconciliations, a group called Coven Seeker Society. 22, you're on path. Damn. The right hand of God. They try to crucify you. See the little baby? You're not a baby, but you possibly live your life like a child, as if you're a child in your heart. And that's the way the divine wants us to be. But they tried to crucify you. All eyes are out. You're being surrounded by your love, your spirit team, by the angels. Okay, the right hand of God, fame and renown, influences commerce, voyages, and great discoveries. So they made you famous just from them coming after you and talking shit about you. People got curious and looked you up and liked you. Michael's on it too. I can't make this stuff up. Michael Uriel. Oh, sorry. Michael Uriel. They're always here. Can't make it up. The Chariot, moving forward, universally driven, victory, overcoming adversities. Who is like God? They've been stopped. So Michael's foot is on their throat right now. Perseverance, success, and conflict, overcoming adversity. King of Wands. They threw you in the lion's pit. The lion's den. You didn't get bit, though, did you? 50. Your spiritual high ranking. The divine's on this. God the merciful judge. Eloquence gives answers to those in doubt. So they doubted you, Louis. 10 of Swords. They betrayed you. Guess what? Now they're doubting the persons or person that got them involved, this group. Because they are now seeing they got betrayed. 10 of Swords. Louis. 17. You're divinely protected. You were meant to be here. This is divine intervention. You're on your north node. They can't touch you. You have spiritual protection here. All eyes are on them right now. The marvelous God. Revelation protects from sadness and gives revelations in dreams. 9 of Wands. Overcoming, persevering, putting up boundaries. 51. 6. Decisions, ascension. Making the right call here, okay? Third person got involved, wanted to be you. Hahasia, God the impenetrable secret. Wanted your crown, right? Universal medicine, elevation of the soul, and the revelations of mysteries. So now, it's a big revelation. They wanted to sacrifice you, wanted stuck and struggling. They don't want to let go. Oh boy. Nelcha L. 21, it's over. Ending a cycle to begin a new one. You are well protected. Congratulations. It's victory. The only God. Desire for knowledge. Protects from liars, evil spells, and bad spirits. How did they know? How did they know? They underestimated you. That's how they knew. How did you know? Because you have a direct connection with Source. And you're here for a reason. And it's all being played out. And they don't like it, but that's just too bad. Let's get a couple more angels and we'll end it. Because I think my battery's going to go. All right, if it does go out, just know that I love you and thank you for being here. Just a couple of these, okay? Where are we going with this? A couple more, please, Spirit. Thank you. We have Hey-El. You have the strength of iron. You will score victory over your challenges. You're too strong for them, okay? Balaam. Sometimes it's better to be invisible than to be seen. Balaam will help you avoid the eyes of others. So you're not flashy. You're not out there, look at me, look at me. You're here to do your work, but they put eyes on you with all the lies they said about you, all this targeting, right? The Matrix, they're stuck. Matrix, Mirax. They're stuck in the Matrix here. Astrology is key to the answers you seek. Look to the stars above for guidance and clarification. So, I don't know. Somebody was misdirecting these people using the stars. So, Zabnok, consider your talents. How can they help you overcome any obstacles in your way? So, you could be dealing with an astrologer or they got the wrong idea from astrology. I don't know. Maybe they're going to be saved through I don't know. Maybe you do astrology. Pahalia. Pahalia can help you with difficult conversations. Reach out to someone you've been avoiding. So they know they have to come clean with you. Maybe they're conferring with the stars to see when is the most auspicious time to talk to you. I don't know. Hurry up and get it over with. That's all I can say if they're listening. Okay? Put it behind you as quickly as possible. Michiel, do your best to do some writing. If you're not a writer, record your thoughts and ideas. Last one. Enthusiasts. It's okay to make mistakes sometimes. Friends can help you get back on track. Now, what's the worst? If this is a highly spiritually ranking person that you've offended, attacked, stole from, tried to take out, what's the worst do you think they're going to do? I'm going to tell you off if they have every right to, if that's what they choose to do. But sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're going to understand where you're coming from. They're very forgiving. That's the first thing. God forgives, right? You forgive. They might not forget, though. Don't get that wrong. They forgive so you don't have power or sway over them, okay? They're not carrying it around like some sore, some boil that needs to be lanced every month. Do you understand what I'm saying? Some people get that. Anyhow, they'll talk to you. They'll hear you out. But be truthful. Have a sense of humility. Don't be too proud so you can find peace against troubles. Yeah, drop the ego and go talk. Drop the ego. It's not going to serve you talking to this person hours. Enemies will not be able to bring you harm. They will find themselves destroyed by the fire of hours or oars or however you pronounce it. And boom, last one. Connect with your ancestors and ask them for guidance. Wisdom and wealth await in equal abundance. Congratulations for you. Yeah. You nurture even the snakes. Okay? You're not afraid. You know people go in there. You know, people are, they're in their karmic cycles. They come across this karmic. They're vibing low. Doesn't mean they can stay there. Or they doesn't mean that they're destined to be in that position for the rest of their life. They could elevate in life. But they got to stop this horseshit. They can heal. If they choose to heal, things will be so much better in their lives. Each and every one of us has a purpose. And everybody's purpose looks differently. So don't bother looking at their purpose and wanting it. It's not to be. Okay? The divine will not allow that. Just so you know. So for you, congratulations. The one that was targeted, it's coming to an end. For those who were involved, if you are listening, and I do believe some of you are, please do the right thing. Okay? It'll set you free. I'm not lying when I say that. I love you all. Until next time, take care.